Donald Trump's last-minute trip to Mexico caught everyone by surprise, and today many are praising Trump for accepting the invitation.
Donald Trump heads south of the border.
I couldn't be more proud that Donald Trump is demonstrating the kind of decisive leader he will be as president.
I think it's very wise for Donald Trump to accept this invitation to sit down, start a dialogue, and I suspect it's going to be very progressive.
This is a great opportunity for current world leader and a future world leader.
Peña is an individual that we need to have a relationship with.
Former Arizona governor and Donald Trump supporter Governor Jan Brewer goes on the record. Good evening, Governor.
Hello, Greta.
Governor, what do you think about the Donald Trump's quick trip to Mexico to see the President Nieto, number one? And what do you make of the fact that Secretary Hillary Clinton, who has met with him at prior times in her career, did not accept the invitation, at least not so far?
I thought that it was a great decision. He was invited, and he took the opportunity to immediately go down there. I think he showed great leadership. He was very diplomatic and presidential, and that's the Donald Trump that I know. And, of course, everything is preliminary, of course, with what they discussed. But I think this is the beginning of maybe coming to a solution.
What do you make of...
Interesting, Greta.
Go ahead.
I thought it was interesting, Greta. You know, it was about 6 years ago that you and I stood in the desert here, almost to the date, when I was crying out in the wilderness. And here we are today with a guy that is running for President of the United States that's going to solve the solution that I've been crying out in the wilderness for 6 years. We have someone that's going to fight for us and to keep our security for all the people of the United States.
What do you expect Donald Trump to say tonight about the approximately 11 million undocumented people here in the United States? What do you expect to hear from him, and what do you want to hear from him on that issue?
Well, I'm interested absolutely to hear what he was going to do. I do know that he has told us, and I believe in his commitment, that he's going to start the process. It's going to happen with the deportations, with the criminals, the felons, deporting those back, and then going down the line and finding solutions. You know, this is the beginning of what he's promised, and so I'm excited to hear the speech tonight and see exactly where and how he's going to do that. But the bottom line, Greta, is that we know that we need our border secured. We know that we can't afford the cartels and the drug traffickers and the human traffickers and the sex trafficking into our country, and we're not going to tolerate it. And Donald Trump understands that issue, and that's why I believe the public is overwhelmingly excited about him.
Okay, Arizona's your state. You're the governor for a number of years. Is it possible to build a wall along the entire Arizona border with Mexico?
It's going to be a solid wall. You know, in my estimation, I'm not a contractor, but I think it might be difficult through the mountains. It might be difficult, but secure our border, build the wall, double fencing, technology, you know, secure our border. It can be done. It's been done in California. We can do it all along the border, some way, somehow. There are means and methods of doing that.
And what are your thoughts about the fact that Secretary Hillary Clinton has not accepted the invitation to go to meet the Mexican president, at least not this time?
Well, it's hard to hear you, but I think you asked me what I thought about Hillary Clinton's what?
Not accepting the invitation today. At least she may later, but not today.
Well, you know, Hillary Clinton is in hiding, obviously. We all know that. She's out there raising money, picking pockets, you know, for herself. We've got another president, president candidate that out there is talking to the people and sending a message and talking to people.
Governor, thank you very much. And it looks like a lot of excitement in your state behind you. Thank you for joining us, Governor.
Thank you so much.
Okay, viewers, now is your chance to vote at home on Twitter. Was Donald Trump smart to go to Mexico? Tweet yes or no using hashtag